Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. Man, it's like noon, 1:30, and it's so dark that I need lights on in my apartment. And we had a little bit of sun this morning and a little bit the other day, but it's mainly been gray, and man, I need some sunshine. So hopefully, since the sun is not shining physically in the sky, hopefully I can bring you some sunshine through this video and bring myself too some sunshine. So we are reading November 30th, Detachment. Loving detachment. I remember my best friend trying to teach me about loving detachment like 2 years ago. Because I have an attachment thing because I think, due to adoption, due to my mom dying when I was 12, right out of the womb, I didn't get that healthy attachment to the birth mother. That was cut, literally. And then not after the cord was cut, the emotional attachment, that physical security attachment wasn't there. Yes, I had an amazing mom who loved me until I was 12 and still loves me from another dimension. But it's as an adoptee, I'm learning more about this right now. It's crazy all these years later learning about the adoption piece, like that attachment thing. So so my subconscious, my psyche wants to attach onto things still. It's still looking in, subtly for that, what can I attach to? And then I'm learning through this stuff, through recovery, that I have to attach to this, to my own higher self, my own to like mother myself, parent myself, be there, show up for myself, love myself, give me the things that I've tried to attach on into the world. So when I'm recognizing I'm trying to attach to something, I need to detach from that and come back to self. So detachment, November 30th. One day my son brought a gerbil home to live with us. We put it in a cage. Sometime later, the gerbil escaped. For the next 6 months, the animal ran frightened and wild through the house. So did we, chasing it. So we tried to cage this gerbil, and it kept getting out. And so it's running around and we're trying to chase it. There it is. Get it, we'd scream each time someone spotted the gerbil, or my son would throw down whatever we were working on, race across the house and lunge at the animal, hoping to catch. So they're doing something, they're washing dishes, and oh, there it is. Drop everything and run and try and catch it. I worried about it even when we didn't see it. So even when we can't see it, we're thinking about it. So we're trying to catch it. We're trying to catch it every time it pops up, trying to catch it, but we can't catch it. And when we can't see it, we're still thinking about it and worrying about it. There's an analogy here, right? So I worried about it even when we didn't see it. This isn't right, I think. I can't have a gerbil running loose in the house. We gotta catch it. We gotta do something. This isn't right. This thing, I can't control it, and it's running here and there, and I can never catch it, and I finally see it, and then I can't catch it, and then when I can't see it, I'm thinking about it, and this isn't right. So this is the dialogue in the person's head, right? Gotta do something. I gotta do something to control this situation, right? A small animal the size of a mouse had the entire household in a tizzy. This small little animal, or a small little thought or worry that you have, has your whole system in a tizzy, worrying about it. One day, while sitting in the living room, I watched the animal scurry across the hallway. In a frenzy, I started to lunge at it, as I usually did, and then I stopped myself. So, there it is again, and now there's a new awareness. I'm gonna try and catch it, but how is this serving me? It's just making me crazy. This is what this, I think, So no, I said, I'm all done. If that animal wants to live in the nooks and crannies of this house, I'm gonna let it. I'm done worrying about it. I'm done chasing it. It's an irregular circumstance, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. So it doesn't seem like, a regular situation. The gerbil should be caged. This is the shoulds, right, in this person's head. That gerbil should be caged. I should catch it. Nope. So this is not the regular circumstance. It's an irregular circumstance, and I am going to just let it be what it is. He finally gets says. I let the gerbil run past with it without reacting. So there it goes. So it's like a thought. Oh, there goes that worry thought. There goes that fear thought. Watch it like scan across your face. Like if a thought is happening in your head, which it's not, but that's a good way for us to see it. So if a thought's happening in your head, here comes the thought out of nowhere, right? This like you're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden, oh, worry, fear, envy, jealousy, resentment, anger. Just let it go. Let it come and go. Don't attach onto it. Oh, there it is again. And then start telling yourself a story about it. The fear thought comes in like, oh, I'm not good enough. right, see, look at that happened and this happened today and that proved it. No. Just the not good enough comes and then let it go. Just like the gerbil, you see it coming. Oh, let's just let it run its course. So I let the gerbil run past without reacting. I felt slightly uncomfortable with my new reaction, not reacting. The new reaction is to not react, but I stuck to it anyway. This feels weird because I'm used to trying to control things. I'm used to trying to manipulate things. I'm used to trying to catch that gerbil every time I see it. It's a knee-jerk reaction, but I'm gonna do a new reaction, which is not. And at first, when you metaphorically tie your hands behind your back and don't react, it's gonna feel uncomfortable because I want to react. I want to get angry. I want to do this. But you know that because that's your habits. But you're gonna not do that. So the not reacting is a new reaction. I got more comfortable with my new reaction, not reacting. Before long, I became downright peaceful with the situation. Then the gerbil starts to run and you're just like, oh, yep, there it goes. Back to painting, back to reading, back to doing my work, whatever. I got comfortable. Before long, I became downright peaceful with the situation. I had stopped fighting. There's a thing in 12 steps that says we cease fighting anyone or anything. We cease trying to get our way, trying to make it look the way we want it to, and we let go. I'd stopped fighting the gerbil. One afternoon, only weeks after I started practicing, it's a practice, we got to practice this, my new attitude, the gerbil ran by me as it had so many times, and I barely glanced on it. Now he's not even noticing it. This will happen with these fear thoughts, with these anger thoughts, with these envy, jealousy, resentment, whatever these uncomfortable things, thoughts, feelings that run us off course, whatever that is, it'll stop. It will stop holding on to you. It will let go of you when you let go of it. So I barely glanced on it. Now this gerbil's running by him and he barely even glances at it. The animal stopped in its tracks, turned around and looked at me. So the animal's also used to getting that attention, right? So I started to lunge at it and it started to run away and then I relaxed. Fine, I said, do what you want. And I mean it. 1 hour later, the gerbil came and stood by me and waited. I gently picked it up and placed it in its cage. When we stop trying to grasp at it, everything calms down and then things start to go with the flow. Then you start to go with the flow and then things actually work out. So stop. 1 hour later, the gerbil came by, stood by me and waited. I gently picked it up and placed it in its cage where it's lived happily ever since. The moral of the story, don't lunge at the gerbil. He's already frightened and chasing him just scares him more and makes us crazy. Don't lunge at the gerbil. He's already frightened. So it could be a person and this person in your life, you're like trying to control them, trying to manipulate the situation, a parent, a friend, a co-worker. You're doing these things. You're like, oh, yeah, that's happening again. And you're trying to arrange the situation so you feel good. So you're not chasing. And when you just let it go, that frightened this thing, this person, that's acting crazy or running away, let them do their thing. And when you sit back and relax and stop chasing him, then you get less crazy and it stops scaring the gerbil away. Detachment works. This is detachment, letting go. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will be comfortable with my new reaction, not reacting. Let me say that again. Today, I will be comfortable with my new reaction, not reacting. I will feel at peace. Amen. Thanks for watching, everybody. I love you all. Grateful for you. Thank you for being on the journey with me. Please hit subscribe and let me know you are on the journey with me. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know this video was helpful. Leave a comment. I'll respond. And go about your day not reacting. Have an amazing day. Love you.